Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning. To meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning, where we once again are seeing some areas of fog. Most of it's not too thick, but the worst of it is in eastern Nebraska, especially northeast Nebraska. Once again, lighter fog farther south, but there is some, and then it lightens up. Very light fog right in here. No concerns out west. Most of this will diminish. There is the outside chance of a stray shower even this morning, but a little bit better chance for a couple of pop-up thunder showers this afternoon. We saw this happen yesterday. We could see it again today. Yesterday it was mostly focused right in here. Today, central to eastern areas would have the best chance of a couple of pop-up thunder showers. The chance of severe weather, pretty low. I wouldn't say it's zero. We did get one severe thunderstorm yesterday that kind of sat in north central Kansas for a while. But the chance of severe weather, not overly high. But again, a couple of pop-up showers, brief downpours, gusty winds, a little bit of lightning and thunder with that. Your chances do get lower the farther west that you go. These will last through about sunset and then pretty much diminish. Kind of a repeat tonight and into tomorrow morning. Once again, maybe some fog developing late in the night, central and eastern areas. That will once again burn off tomorrow morning. We also, again, see a chance of a couple of pop-up thunder showers tomorrow afternoon, especially in central and eastern areas. Not as much of a chance back to the west. We've got an approaching cold front Thursday night, moving into northwest Nebraska. By Friday morning, that frontal boundary is going to be sitting kind of in this general vicinity right here. Area of low pressure right there. Okay, so that front's going to be diving southeastward during the day on Friday. It's going to bring an increase in clouds, some cooler air, especially to those in the north. It's going to take some time farther south, and it will bring a chance of rain and thunderstorms, first in northern Nebraska, and then shifting southward as the day goes on. I think as the day goes on, the best chance will be in southwestern areas. The timing of this front has slowed down a little bit on Friday, so we could be a little bit warmer than previously expected. That said, we're still looking forward to a big time cool down coming once we get beyond Friday. Let's take a look at that Friday forecast. When it comes to the Storm Prediction Center, they have put a marginal risk of severe storms out for our area. As that front passes through and those storms push from north to south, there could be some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. Highs today, upper 80s and low to mid 90s, pretty comparable to yesterday's highs for the most part. A little toastier in the northwest. In fact, that's where some of the highest temperatures will be, is up there around Cherry and Sheridan County. You can see upper 90s today. A lot of sunshine, mid 90s, low 90s farther to the east with some areas of patchy fog this morning and a small chance of thunderstorms today right in here. Farther to the south, mid 90s for much of southwestern areas with lots of sunshine, low 90s here where there could be a couple of extra clouds, patchy early morning fog, small chance of a thunder shower later today. Southeastern areas, a little bit better chance of a couple of pop-up thunder showers this afternoon, highs in the upper 80s, lower 90s. Some areas of fog this morning. The thickest fog in northeast Nebraska this morning. Small chance of thunder showers this afternoon. With the extra fog early in the day, that could hold down temperatures a little bit. So we're going to go upper 80s to near 90 degrees this afternoon. So there's a look at the forecast around the area. Let's look at tonight as temperatures drop back into the 60s for overnight lows. Highs tomorrow, probably a touch warmer than today. Maybe most of us should get into the 90s tomorrow. Low and mid 90s again for most of us, but might see a few more mid 90s or upper 90s in the northwest. And maybe even in the southwest. 60s for lows Thursday night into Friday. Friday, we start to see the cooler air approaching from the north. So we could see highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s up north. Still talking low 90s, though, in southern Nebraska, northern Kansas, with the slowing of that that cold front. Even upper 80s now in the Tri-City, so we're a little warmer than previously expected. But the cooler air gets here. Friday night into Saturday morning looks a lot better. Upper 50s, mid 50s to upper 50s, low to mid 60s. And look at Saturday's highs, upper 70s and low to mid 80s. And we've got an even bigger push of cooler air to come on Sunday. And for the first half of next week looks a lot cooler here. And in fact, you know what? I don't normally do this, but every once in a while I do. I'm going to go to my editor mode, so my camera's going to stop working. But I'm going to punch in a couple of more dates here. So let's take a look at. And I have to adjust a couple of things here. Here it is. Sunday, 70s. Check out Monday. Low and mid 70s, maybe even some upper 60s. Very fall-like air on the way. Now, those southwestern areas, that's where the thickest clouds will be and the best chance of rain will be as we get into early next week. Tuesday, upper 60s, low to mid 70s. Maybe a little warmer up north. We start to see some of that warmth sneak back in up to the northwest. as we get towards Wednesday, north and northwest, but still most of us upper 60s and lower to mid 70s on Wednesday. Then from there, I think we do start to bring temperatures up. Now the colors start to not change as I get in the long range here, beyond a week out. So you're not going to see changes to the colors now. It's just going to be the numbers only. But now we're starting to come up a little bit as we look towards Thursday, Friday, so mid to upper 70s, lower 80s. And then next Saturday, that's Labor Day weekend. Again, the colors aren't changing, just the numbers. Upper 70s, lower 80s. Not exactly warm, or hot anyway, for Labor Day weekend, but at least warm temperatures on the way. So we do see a general warming trend late next week, but the first half of next week through middle of the week, very cool weather on the way. But we've got to get through these next couple of days. Still hot and humid in the Tri-Cities. Early patchy fog, small chance of afternoon and early evening thunder showers. Friday, a slight chance. Friday afternoon, slightly better chance early Saturday morning. That's probably the best chance we get here in the Tri-Cities. I don't think we have very promising chances, to be honest with you. So it's probably still going to be pivot and sprinkler time for those that either have fields or their sprinklers running their yards, because I don't think we're going to see a ton of moisture here. Unfortunately, I think once we get beyond Saturday morning, the better chances of rain will shift to our southwest. But again, there's the big cool down on the way, and you see it here on our 10-day forecast. Very cool weather here for the early and middle portions of next week, with a little bit of a warm-up coming as we get towards the end of the week. Looking at the North Platte forecast, again, very toasty the next couple of days with lots of sun, highs into the mid-90s. Lower 80s tomorrow, low to mid-80s. Chance of thunderstorms mostly in the afternoon and evening. Best chance is going to be early Saturday morning, and then again late Saturday night, Sunday morning. Could see a couple of chances there. Then those chances do get lower as we get into next week, as they will also shift to the south and to the southwest. But you can see the cooler air on the way as temperatures are going to start to drop back into the low 70s, maybe even upper 60s by next Wednesday. From there on out, it does look like it does start to warm back up a little bit as we head towards Labor Day weekend, as we get towards next Thursday and Friday and beyond. But right now, the Climate Prediction Center echoing what we are seeing here, and that is a big shot of cooler air over the central and eastern United States, with warmer air off to our northwest, which may start to move in towards early September. Moisture-wise, again, I think our more promising chances will remain to our southwest. I'm not overly optimistic about our chances of rain. Like I said, Friday night, late night into Saturday morning is probably our best chance. Western Nebraska, again, maybe Saturday night and Sunday morning. But most of the monsoonal moisture is where the better chances of rain will be in these locations here. Let's take a look at the long-range models, and again, small chances these next couple of afternoons, nothing overly promising. There's our Friday cold front. And then again, Saturday morning, that's probably our best chance. Really focused in southern and western areas, though. And then again, Saturday night into Sunday morning, west and southwest. Sunday afternoon as well. But our chances do kind of start to get kind of slim beyond that for a while. And then maybe better chances later next week as the warmer air tries to start to build back in a little bit. But even then, not overly promising. GFS is different, I will tell you that. Small chances of showers and isolated thunderstorms today and tomorrow. A little bit better chance with that cold front Friday into Friday night. There's Friday night and the Saturday morning right there. Saturday night and the Sunday, I think it's mostly southwest and west. And again, our chances do stay slim as the better chances do look over the west. Now that said, this is a new model and I haven't looked at it yet. It is a little more aggressive on Tuesday. Right now I'm just going a small chance because that's a new update, I should say. Before this, Tuesday was showing very little. So we'll see how it plays out here. But later next week, maybe better chances again. We'll see here. So, and then temperatures again, still a little bit of heat the next couple of days. Here comes the cooler air Friday and Saturday, but much, much cooler Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then warming up a little bit as we get towards the end of next week. So, all right, well, I am all out of time, and I'm going to have to end it here. So I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning. I'll be back with you on Thursday as we are inching ever so close to the fall-like air on the way very soon, and of course just in time for the Nebraska State Fair, which kicks off on Friday. But until the next time, I will be back on Thursday. We'll talk to you all later. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and God bless. Bye.